Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some little Pine Tar baseball, a series I've been running offline the first two games, and they were quite exciting. They were slobber knocker slugfests, and it's the 1946 Boston Red Sox and Ted Williams taking on the 1960 New York Yankees and Mickey Mantle. So it's the boys of Summer, DiMaggio, Williams, Dorr, and Pesky versus the M&M boys, Mantle and Maris. Series tied at 1. Game 1 in Fenway, the Red Sox took 14-13 as a football game broke out. And in Game 2, the Yankees once again went into double digits run scored as they defeated Boston 12-5. Can Boston's pitching finally hold up as the series travels to the Bronx? All right, let's get to the starting lineups and roll some Pine Tar baseball. For the visiting 1946 Boston Red Sox, Dominic DiMaggio will lead things off and play center. At shortstop is Johnny Pesky. The splendid splinter Ted Williams is in left. Rudy York is at first. Bobby Dorr is at second. Leon Culberson's at third. Doing the catching is Wagner, and Mekovich is in right. Batting ninth, doing the pitching, is Dave Ferris. For the 1960 New York Yankees, Bobby Richardson will lead things off and play second. Tony Kubek's at short. Mantle's in center. Roger Maris in right. Bill Muscarin is at first. Bob Serve is in left. Elston Howard will get the start behind the plate. And Clete Boyer is at third. Ralph Terry is up on the mound for the New York Yankees of 1960. Dave Ferris, away, pitching grade B the first two times through the lineup, and then an A for the rest of the game as long as he stays in. Maximum innings pitched is 8 before any pitcher modifications. Ralph Terry, home for the first two times through the lineup, is an A-grade pitcher, and then for the rest of the game an A-plus pitcher. Maximum innings pitched for Ralph Terry as a starter is 6. Again, that is before any pitching modifications. So here we go. The little professor Dominic DiMaggio to lead things off against Ralph Terry. Terry is a right-handed thrower. DiMaggio reaches safely 0 through 38 against right-handed pitchers. Howard sets the target, the pitch to Dominic DiMaggio, and that's going to be a 72. DiMaggio swings the bat, sends it out to right field, and Roger Maris will make the catch, 1 out. Now bring up Johnny Pesky to the plate. Red Sox shortstop, left-handed batter against right-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 39. The windup and the pitch from Ralph Terry. And that's going to be a 36. And Pesky works a walk. First base is not occupied. So Pesky goes to first. Had first base been occupied, it would have been a 2-0 count. A walk for Johnny Pesky. Not a threat to steal early in the game, or pretty much at all. So Pesky's at first, and that brings up the splendid splinter Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. Left-handed batter, reaches safely against right-handed pitching, 0 through 52. Howard goes through the signs. Terry nods his head. He kicks and deals to Ted Williams. That's a 1, and that's going to be a 28 for Ted. And first base is occupied, so that's going to be 2 balls, no strikes. Williams will get the green light. The pitch. Terry fires in a 50, and that is a walk. Terry is a B-grade pitcher and derivative of 5. I'm sorry, Terry's an A-grade pitcher, derivative of 5. So a base on balls in an A grade turns into a strikeout. So that's where your pitching grade comes into play. He strikes out Ted Williams. Williams does not like the call. So once again, it turned from a walk, because Terry's an A grade pitcher, into a strikeout. So 2 outs. Pesky at first for the cleanup hitter, Rudy Sergeant York. Tribes fan is at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel, Tribe Fan 879. Righty-righty matchup. York reaches safely 0 through 37. Howard wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head from Terry. The pitch to Rudy York. And that's going to be a 67. York swings the stick. Ground ball to short. Kubek is up with it. He fires to Bill Muscarin, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the 1960 Yankees, Bobby Richardson, Tony Kubek, and Mickey Mantle. And this is the Pine Tar World Series set. And what's cool about this set, you'll notice they're like playing cards. Most sets come on sheets that you have to cut, but these are playing cards quality, actually much better. So, really fun set, as well as the Legend set, which I own, and the Great Team set, and also the 2000 set that I picked up with the Japanese League players. So Dave Ferris is on the mound. Let's see if he can put up a goose egg. The Yankees in 2 games against Boston pitching in Fenway scored 25 runs, while the Red Sox against Yankee pitching in 2 games in Fenway scored 19. Will that hold up here in the Bronx, the house that Ruth built? Here's Bobby Richardson, right-handed batter. Ferris is a left-handed pitcher. Against left-handed pitching, Bobby Richardson reaches safely 0 through 25. The pitch from Ferris to Bobby Richardson. That's a 6, so that's going to be a 63. Richardson swings the bat. Ground ball to third. Culberson's up with it. He fires to York, 1 away. Good start for Ferris. Here's the Yankees shortstop, left-handed batting Tony Kubek against lefties. He reaches safely 0 through 26. Wagner sets the target behind the plate. The pitch to Tony Kubek. And that's going to be a 38. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down for Ferris and the Red Sox. And here's the dangerous switch-hitting center fielder Mickey Mantle. Mantle will bat righty against left-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 42. Home runs 0 through 8. The windup and the pitch from Ferris. He tosses up to Mantle, a 67. Mantle swings. Ground ball back to Ferris. Over to York, and the side is retired. Good job by Dave Ferris. A clean inning put up by Red Sox pitching, and that's shocking. Scoring at home 1-3. So we're through 1. No score here in the Bronx. Due up for the 1946 Red Sox in the top of the second, Bobby Doerr, Leon Culberson, and Hal Wagner. To face Ralph Terry. So for at least 1 inning, we have a pitcher's duel. And here's Bobby Doerr, right-handed batting second baseman against right-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 33. Terry's ready to work. He deals to Bobby Doerr. That's a 2, so that's going to be a 37 for Bobby. And swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, so Bobby Doerr goes down via the K. Second strikeout for Ralph Terry. Terry's looked sharp so far. And here's Leon Culberson. Culberson batted .313 in 1946. Right-handed batter reaches safely 0 through 36 against right-handed pitching. Howard goes through the signs. Terry nods his head. He kicks and fires to Leon Culberson, and that's going to be a 59. Culberson bangs the ball to short. Kubek fires to Skowron, 2 down. So the Red Sox bats have gone silent so far here in Game 3. Here's the catcher, Hal Wagner, left-handed batter. Against right-handed pitching, he reaches safely 0 through 34. Terry deals quickly to Wagner. And that's going to be a 62. How do you do? Ground ball to Kubek. Rinse and repeat over to Skowron. And 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here in New York, as the Red Sox bats have fallen silent to the pitching arm of Ralph Terry. Due up for the Yankees, Maris, Skowron, and serve. If anyone gets on, Elston Howard, the catcher. Here's Roger Maris, left-handed batter, facing the lefty Dave Ferris. He reaches safely 0 through 28. The windup and the pitch from Ferris to Maris. And that's going to be a 32. Strike 3 looking. Got him on the breaking pitch. Wagner did an excellent job of framing it. Second K for Dave Ferris. So Ferris to Maris, and Maris goes back to the bench. Now bring up the Moose, Bill Moose Skowron, right-handed batting first baseman against lefties, reaches safely 0 through 35. Wagner pounds the mitt, sets the target. The pitch to Bill Moose Skowron. Ferris fires in. An 83. Skowron swings the stick, sends it out to center field. The little professor, Dominic DiMaggio, makes the catch, making older brother Joe very proud of him. So 2 down. Base is empty for the left fielder, Bob Serve. Right-handed batter against lefties. He reaches safely 0 through 36. Ferris looking for another 1, 2, 3 inning. He nods his head, arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Bob Serve. And that's a 6, and that's a 0-7. Bob Serve will single to center. First hit for the Yankees comes off the bat of Bob Serve. 2 outs, Serve is at first, and that brings up the number 7 batter, Elston Howard, the catcher. Howard bats righty against left-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 33. Serve cannot steal. Ferris pays no attention to him. He kicks and fires to Elston Howard. That is a 90. Howard sends the ball to left. Williams waiting, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The 2-out single does not hurt. We are through here in the Bronx. We are through 2 here in the Bronx. No score as we go to the top of the third. Due up for the Boston Red Sox, Metkovich, Ferris, in the top of the order, Dominic DiMaggio. Here's George Metkovich, left-handed batter. Speedy runner against right-handed pitching, reaches safely 0 through 32. Ralph Terry's ready. He kicks and deals to George Metkovich. And that's going to be a 22. And a 22 is a positive defense check. So first, can they rob the hit? This is a base hit for Metkovich, but can the Yankees rob it? Has to find a positive fielder. That's a 62. And they're going to rob it because that ball is hit to Kubek. Kubek's a positive fielder. Diving stop. He pops up, throws to Skowron, and they just nip George Metkovich. Unbelievable. So the 62 is a ball hit to short. And Tony Kubek is a positive fielder. Also, Maris is a positive fielder. Serve is a positive fielder. And Boyer is a positive fielder for the Yankees. The only positive fielder that the Red Sox have are Dorr and Ferris. So, what a great play. 6-3, Tony Kubek robbing the hit on the diving stop. So 1 out, and now bring up the pitcher, Dave Ferris. Ferris reaches safely 0-23. Terry deals quickly to his counterpart. And that's a 1. It's going to be a 67. And Ferris makes contact. Fly ball, shallow right. Maris comes in, makes the catch. 2 down. Top of the order for Dominic DiMaggio. DiMaggio 0 for 1. He flew out to Maris. The pitch to the little professor. And that's going to be a 61. DiMaggio swings the stick. Ground ball to Kubek, rinse and repeat over to Skowron, and the side is retired. DiMaggio is now 0 for 2. We go to the bottom of the third, due up for the Yankees, Boyer, Terry, in the top of the order, Bobby Richardson. Still no score in the house that Ruth built. So here's Clete Boyer, third baseman. Against left-handed pitching, reaches safely 0-30. Ferris is ready. Looks in at Wagner. Here's the pitch to Clete Boyer. A 1, and that's going to be a 79. Fly ball, center field. DiMaggio going back to his left. Makes the catch. 1 away. 1 out. Striding to the plate, Yankee pitcher Ralph Terry. He reaches safely 0-12. Ferris looking to overpower Terry. Terry choking up on the bat. Ferris kicks and fires. A 4, and that's going to be a 24. Swing and a miss. He blows the heat right by Ralph Terry. That's the third K for Dave Ferris. 2 down, top of the order for Bobby Richardson. Bases are empty. Richardson 0 for 1. He grounded to Culberson at third. Ferris rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Bobby Richardson. A 4, and that's a 0-7, so Bobby Richardson will single to center. So Richardson with a 2-out single. DiMaggio retrieves it and throws it back in. Richardson at first, not a threat to steal, even though he's a fast runner. And that brings up Tony Kubek, who's been playing stellar short. Robbed Metkovich of a hit. Ferris is ready. He deals to Kubek. That's a 68 to Tony Kubek. Fly ball to Metkovich in right. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. The 2-out single does not hurt. We are through 3 here in Yankee Stadium, and there's no score in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 4th, series knotted at 1. Due up for the Red Sox, Pesky, Williams, and York. To face Ralph Terry. Again, if you're just joining us, in the first 2 games played offline, the Yankees lost Game 1 to the Red Sox in Fenway 14-13, and then they came back in Game 2 to bludgeon the Red Sox 12-5. And in this one, we have a pitcher's duel. So here's Johnny Pesky. He walked his first time up. Ted Williams on deck. The pitch from Terry to Pesky. That's a 79. Pesky hits the ball out to right. Maris, camping, makes the catch. 1 away. Pesky's 0 for 1. And here comes Ted Williams. He was called out on strikes. Not really happy with that call. He's looking for revenge. The pitch to the splendid Splinter. Terry challenges him. And that's going to be a 55. And I do believe a 50. Is a 55 anything? No, it's not. So that's a 55. And he strikes him out again. Holy cow. So Ted Williams, a big swing and a miss. He's been up twice and he struck out twice. Williams muttering to himself some curse words as he goes back to the dugout. Two outs, base is empty for the first baseman, cleanup hitter, Rudy Sargent York. 0 for 1, he grounded out the Kubek to short. The pitch to York. Terry tosses up. A 56. York grounds it to Richardson at second, who flips to Skowron, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Sox. The pitcher's duel continues. And let's see if Ferris can put up a goose egg in the bottom of the fourth. Due up for the Bronx Bombers in the bottom of the fourth, Mantle, Maris, and Skowron. Mickey Mantle's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Ferris in his first plate appearance. Series tied at 1. All right, here's Mickey Mantle. Switch hitter, batting righty. Ferris picks up the sign from Wagner. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to the Mick. And that's going to be a 97 to Mantle. Mantle lines a shot, and Culberson takes a step and a dive, and he robs extra bases of Mickey Mantle down the left field line. What a play by Leon Culberson, not really known for his defense, but a great job there. As Ferris nods to his third baseman in acknowledgement of a great play. 1 out, no one on for Roger Maris. He struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch from Ferris to Maris. 32. Swing and a miss again. He looked bad on that swing, fooled horribly by the breaking pitch. So Maris has been up twice, and Ferris has K'd him twice. 2 outs. Base is empty for Bill Moose Skowron. Skowron flew out to Dominic DiMaggio in center. Wagner sets the target. The pitch to Bill Moose Skowron. And that is a 50. And that's a strikeout. Ferris, and this is still the second time through the order, and he's a B-grade pitcher, so a strikeout will stay a strikeout. And the side is retired. So Ferris strikes out 2 more Bronx Bombers, and that gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ks. We go to the top of the fifth, still scoreless here at Yankee Stadium, the house that Ruth built, and the house that Terry and Ferris are having quite a pitcher's duel. Remember, in the first 2 games in Fenway, the Yankees scored 25 runs, the Red Sox 19. Oh, how times have changed. So Terry back up on the bump. He will face Bobby Dorr, Leon Culberson, who made that fantastic play at third, and Wagner, the catcher. Here's Bobby Dorr, strikeout victim, and Terry has struck out 3. He awaits the Terry offering. Pitch homeward bound to Bobby Dorr. That's a 1, and that's going to be a 37. And he gets him again. Big swing and a miss. He chased high and away. And that's out number 1. So Bobby Dorr's gone down twice via the K. As he starts the battle, Roger Maris for most strikeouts. 1 out, no one on for Leon Culberson. Can he flash the stick like he did the leather? We shall see. Elston Howard goes through the signs. A quick nod of the head from Ralph Terry. And he deals to Leon Culberson. Oh, green die went for a rolling. And we have to find the green die. We do have it. And there's the green die, and that's a 6. So that's going to be a 44, and that goes to a rare play. So let's see. There can only be one rare play a game. Let's see what the rare play will be for Leon Culberson on the 44. And that is an 58. And a infield hit. So Leon Culberson gets an infield hit on a number, and it just rolls into no man's land. And Culberson is at first. So an infield hit. Could this get the Red Sox started? And that is the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. A number into no man's land. So Culberson is at first. 1 out, and here comes the catcher, Hal Wagner. Wagner grounded to Kubek. He is 0 for 1. Yankees hoping to turn 2. The pitch to Wagner. Terry tosses up a 73. What will it be? A fly ball to right, and that's going to be out number 2 as Maris makes the catch. Culberson goes back to first. So 2 outs. Culberson will be off on contact, and that brings up the right fielder, George Metkovich, who was robbed of a base hit by Kubek's diving stop. Looking for revenge. Culberson will be off on contact. The pitch to Metkovich. And he's going to get some revenge. That's a 15. And that's a single, but it's a derivative of 5. And this is where the pitcher's grade comes in. A on a single turns into a walk. First base is occupied. Turns into a 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. They do it again. Metkovich with the green light. Terry rocks and fires. And that's going to be a 66. You get your kicks on Route 66. And this is a negative defense table. So if this ball finds a bad fielder, it will be a base hit. And 66. Metkovich hits the ball to the third baseman. That's Clete Boyer, and he's positive. He backhands it, fires to first, and the side is retired. So on a play like that, a positive or neutral fielder makes the play. A negative fielder, the ball gets through. So a very nice play by Clete Boyer. The infield hit doesn't hurt. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still scoreless here in the Bronx. Due up for the Bronx Bombers, serve Howard and Boyer to face Dave Ferris. Now Terry, whose maximum innings pitched is 6, and he's coming up on the 6th, and if he gets through it with a clean slate, he can pick up another inning. If a starter allows 2 or less runs, +1 for innings, so he could go 7. And as long as he does not give up a runner, he can continue to pitch after that. So it's looking good that Terry can get through the 7th right now. So Ferris, again, his maximum innings pitch is 8, and he's looking good to go a complete 9. Excuse me. All right, here's Bob's serve. Serve 1 for 1. He has a single. Again, this is still the second time through the lineup. Ferris actually gets stronger. He goes from a B to an A. Here's the pitch from Ferris to Bob's serve, the Yankee left fielder. And that's going to be a 36 to serve. And he is hit by the pitch. Oh, boy. Curveball. Serve doesn't get out of the way. He just stands there and takes it. And let's make sure. Left-handed pitcher, 36, hit by pitch. So serve reaches base for a second time. And he's not even going to have a mark as he kind of smiles. Wagner protests. Amish Elvis is at the ballpark. Hope ball as well. So Bob's serve is at first. No outs for Elston Howard. On deck is Boyer. Howard's going to swing away. 66. Sacrifice. Bunts, Boyer. No, we're going to let Howard swing away. Red Sox hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Dorr and Pesky. The pitch to Elston Howard. And that's going to be a 31 base on balls, but first base is occupied. Ferris is a B-grade pitcher, 2-0 count. They do it again. Wagner pounds the mitt, sets the target, imploring Ferris to hit it. He rocks and deals to Elston Howard, and that's going to be a 52. Howard swings. Ground ball to second, 52. This is going to be a double play. Dorr to Pesky to York. 4-6 to 3. 2 outs, bases empty. Great job by Ferris. 4-6 to 3. So there's 2 outs, bases empty for the third baseman, Cleet Boyer, who flew out to Dominic DiMaggio. Ferris shakes off Wagner. Now he's ready. The windup and the pitch to Cleet Boyer. 82. Boyer swings the stick. Sends it to center. DiMaggio comes in, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Double play ball. Pitcher's best friend aids Ferris. We are through 5 complete innings, and we are still scoreless as we go to the top of the 6th. After 2 games in Fenway, again, which were split, the Yankees scored 25 runs in 2 games. The Red Sox 19. Both those games are played offline. It is scoreless here. So Ralph Terry goes back up on the mound, 6th inning. If he gets through this inning with 2 or less runs, he can pitch into the 7th. If he gives up 3 runs, he is done. You can just get through this inning, or if he's doing horrible, you relieve him. But so far, he's been good. He's only given up 1 hit, the infield hit, on the rare play chart to Leon Culberson. So here comes Ferris, his counterpart. Ferris is 0 for 1. He flew out to Maris. The pitch from Terry to Ferris. And that's going to be a 57. A 57 to Ferris is a ground ball to Kubek. Kubek fires to first, 1 down. So Ferris has made contact. But he's 0 for 2. Top of the order now. And the little professor, Dominic DiMaggio. DiMaggio has flown to Mantle and flown to Maris and grounded to Kubek. Looking to get off the schneid. He awaits the Terry delivery. He won't have to wait long. Pitch homeward bound. And that's going to be a 61. So Terry pitching tough here. And ground ball. Rinse and repeat to Kubek. Kubek to scoring. They're just playing Pepper with the shortstop. Second time he's grounded out to the shortstop. Kubek's made both plays this inning. 2 outs, bases empty for Johnny Pesky. Pesky has reached on a walk and has flown out to the right fielder, Roger Maris. Here's the pitch to Pesky, and Terry tosses up a 72. How do you do? And that is, again, a fly ball out to right. Maris moving a little bit towards the line. Makes the catch, and 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox. So Terry will be able to pitch the 7th. And as long as he doesn't give up a run, can continue to pitch. Or a base runner. And it's anything. It can be a walk, an error, a single. A base runner gets on, he's all done. Per the rules of Pine Tar. bottom of the 6th, it's going to be Ralph Terry. Then the top of the order for the Yankees, Richardson and Kubek to face Ferris. Ferris, I'm just taking a quick look. He's only given up 2 hits and 3 base runners. The 2 hits, Richardson and Serve. Then Serve got hit by a pitch, so he's pitching a gem. And here's Bobby Richardson, 1 for 2. Wagner goes through the signs. Ferris is ready. Arms down to his chest, the leg kick and the pitch to Bobby Richardson. And that is a 23 to Bobby Richardson. And that's going to be a walk. First base is not occupied. And now, I'm sorry, Ralph Terry. Ralph Terry's up a 23 to Ralph Terry. And that is a strikeout. And the second time Terry's gone down via K. Now the top of the order in Bobby Richardson, because the pitcher's card has the hitting information on it, and I just leave it here. And once in a while, I get confused. So 1 out, top of the order. This is the 3rd time through the order. So Ferris he actually gets stronger. He goes from a B to an A grade. Let's see how that will help him. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson, Yankees second baseman, 1 for 2. And that's going to be a 76 fly ball, center field. DiMaggio makes the catch. 2 away. Richardson now 1 for 3. Tremendous pitcher's duel. And that brings up busy as a beaver at short, Tony Kubek. Lefty-lefty matchup. Wagner goes through the signs. Ferris is ready. He deals to Tony Kubek. And that is a 0-8. And that's going to be a single. So Tony Kubek picks up a hit. And that's going to be a single to center as he jumps all over that 2-1 fastball. So a 2-out single for Kubek. And that gets the train to Mickey Mantle. So the line moves to Mickey Mantle. And Mickey Mantle 0 through 8 is a home run again, but it's against an A-grade pitcher. So that would take a home run away on any derivatives of 5. So Tony Kubek is the bottom of the 6th. He stealing base chance 89, but his stealing base opportunity is an E. So it's the 8th inning or later once per game. Because in a series, I do it once. Instead of once per series, I do it once per game. So Kubek is not allowed to steal. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle has grounded to the pitcher and was robbed on a tremendous play by Culberson on a line shot where Culberson took a step and a dive and made the catch. Ferris is ready. The windup and the pitch to the Mickey Mantle. Ferris tosses up a 1-2. And that is going to be a double. So Mickey Mantle will double down the right field line. Kubek, and it's an even number. Kubek will try to score from first. The right fielder is Mekovich. He has an excellent arm. They're waving Kubek around. Mekovich needs to roll a 0 through 20. Here's the throw. And it's a 22 as Kubek just slides in under the tag of Wagner. Wagner protesting to the man in blue. But you are safe, Tony Kubek. And finally, the Yankees played a run on the 2-out double by Mickey Mantle. So Kubek singles, scores on the double by Mickey Mantle. And because Kubek is you have to be a fast or moderate runner, and it has to be an even roll. So the Yankees do 2-out damage, and they're now up 1-0, threatening for another. But here comes Roger Maris. Ferris has had Maris's number. He struck him out twice. First base is open, but Bill Muscarin on deck. They'd rather go lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch once again from Ferris to Maris. Will Maris get some revenge here? That's a 38. Swing and a miss, batter. The side is retired. He has struck out Roger Maris not once, not twice, but 3 times. But the Yankees on 2 2-out hits, a single by Kubek, and then a double by Mantle, take the lead 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Series knotted at 1. Those games were played offline. I've put the score up of those 2 games on the scoreboard and in the chat, and also on the video page. So to the top of the 7th we go. 1-0. Oh, I'm sorry. 1-0 Yankees. I messed up here. Let's get Captain White out. Top of the 7th. Due up for the Red Sox, Williams, York, and Dorr. If the Red Sox are going to do something, it'll be with this part of the order. And Terry has earned another inning for 6 innings with 2 or less runs. And if he gets through this inning with no runs, he can go until he gives up a base runner. So here's Ted Williams and Terry's own Ted. He struck him out twice. Let's see if Williams can tie it up with one mighty swing of the bat. The pitch to the splendid Splinter. 5. So that's going to be a 46 to Ted Williams. 46 is a walk. So Ted Williams works his way on with a base on balls, and that's important. He becomes a tying run at first. And Terry's an A-plus pitcher now, but that doesn't affect that because it's not a derivative 5, and no one's on first base is not occupied. So Williams walks. He's on first, a moderate base runner. Tying run on first. Here comes Rudy Sargent York. York's going to swing away. He's not bunting. Terry looking for the double play ball. Howard sets the target, the pitch to Rudy York. And that's going to be a 41 righty-righty matchup. 41. Swing and a miss, batter. So York was trying to yank it out of Yankee Stadium. And now he's 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and now the strikeout. 1 out top of the 7th. Williams still at first. And here comes the dangerous Bobby Dorr. Let's see what Bobby can do. Red Sox second baseman struck out twice. Terry's had his number as well as Williams. Howard wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head from Terry. The leg kick and the pitch to Bobby Dorr. And that's going to be an 85. Bobby Dorr swings, sends it to center field, Mickey Mantle will make the catch. Retreating back to first is Ted Williams. So Dorr doesn't strike out. He does make contact, but he flies out to the Mick in center. 2 outs, base is empty for Leon Culberson. Culberson had the infield hit, and I'm just taking the quick look. That is still the only hit of the ball game. Pesky's walked and Ted Williams has walked. So Terry's throwing a 1-hit shutout. Let's see if Leon Culberson can do some damage with 2 outs. Williams will be off on contact. The windup and the pitch to Leon Culberson. Terry fires in a 22, and that will go to a positive defense check. Again, if it goes to a positive defensive player, they will rob the hit from Culberson. And it's a 23. Culberson hits the ball to right field. Unbelievable. Sinking line drive. Maris makes the diving catch. And once again, the Yankees' leather has robbed a Red Sox batter of a hit. The side is retired on the great play by Roger Maris in right. Williams can go no further than first. We go to the bottom of the seventh, 1-0 Yankees. Wow, the second time a positive fielder has stolen a hit from the 46 Red Sox. Time is getting short for Boston. They're down 1-0 in a tremendous pitcher's duel. So Terry will continue to go. He's been quite strong. Yankees start to have some loosening in the bullpen. So Ferris trying to keep it a 1-run deficit. He'll face Skowron, Serve, and Howard. Skowron 0 for 2. He's flown out to center and struck out. Again, Ferris went from a B to an A grade pitcher. Here's the pitch to Bill Moose Skowron. That's a 6, so that's going to be an 17. So Skowron gets a good look, and he smashes this ball to center for a single. To left. So a single to left for Bill Moose Skowron. Wagner goes out to have a word on the mound with Ferris and also to set the defense as York and Pesky come to the mound. It's a quick meeting. Players back to their positions, and that will bring up the left fielder Bob Serve. Serve is 1 for 1, and he was hit by a pitch. Ferris hoping for another double play ball as he serves one up to Serve, and that's going to be a 42 to Bob Serve. 42. Swing and a miss. 1 out, 1 on. 7 strikeouts for Ferris. He's only given up 1 run. Here's the Yankee catcher, Elston Howard. Howard 0 for 2. He flew out to Williams in left and banged into the double play 4-6 to 3. Ferris rocks and deals to Elston Howard. That is a 1, and that's going to be a 19. And Elston Howard will single. Oh, hold on a second. Infield hit opportunity. Howard is a slow runner. Pesky barehands it. Fires to first. York with a stretch. And they get Elston Howard. Unbelievable play by Johnny Pesky. A 19 is an infield hit. Unless it's a slow runner, the shortstop makes the fabulous play. Advancing to second with 2 outs now is Bill Moose Skowron. So Pesky robs Howard of a hit. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Red Sox desperately trying to keep it a 1-run deficit, and here comes Clete Boyer. Skowron in scoring position. Boyer's flown out twice to Dominic DiMaggio in center. Terry is on deck. Well, we can walk Boyer, and then they got to make a choice on Terry. And Boyer 0 through 30, Terry 0 through 12. They're going to intentionally walk Clete Boyer as Wagner stands up and puts his arm out. Ball 4. So Boyer, intentional walk. First and second, 2 outs. Ralph Terry has pitched a 1-hit shutout so far. He's gone 7. He can keep going until he gives up a base runner. But they have an opportunity to knock in a big insurance run. The Yankees will look at, and they have Stafford, who for an inning is an A-plus pitcher in relief. Arroyo, who's an A-plus pitcher for an inning, but he has automatic walks. Stafford doesn't. And then you have Bobby Shantz, who can go 2 innings. He's a B pitcher, and he has automatic strikeouts 55 through 60. So I think they're going to pinch hit for Ralph Terry. Would have been something if he had a no-hitter. Then you have to make a decision. And they're going to pinch hit with Hector Lopez, who hit .284 and had a slugging percentage of 414. Against lefties, he reaches safely 0 through 40. Against righties, if we go to a righty, 0 through 32. So 0 through 40. And I think we'll probably go to the closer, Bobby Shantz, for a 2-inning save. If he goes 2 innings, he's not eligible for the next game, which I don't know if I'm going to play on or offline. I just thought this was a fun matchup, and it's turned out to be that. Or we can go Stafford, A-plus pitcher for an inning, and then go Bobby Shantz. Probably would do that. All right, well, let's get Stafford and Shantz out, and let's just put them over here. And Hector Lopez will pinch hit for Ralph Terry. So Terry's day is done, and it was magnificent. He went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He struck out 5. He's in line for the win right now. Hector Lopez will pinch hit. He is a right-handed batter. Again, he reaches safely. Zero through 40. Skowron at second. Boyer at first. A huge insurance run at second base for the Yankees. 1-0 lead. 2 outs. Ferris, Wagner have a conversation. Wagner back behind the plate. He squats down, sets a target. The pitch to Hector Lopez. That's a 3, and that's going to be a 63. Hector Lopez bangs the ball to Pesky at short. He throws to first, and the side is retired. So they get Hector Lopez to ground out. 6-3. And I forgot to put Lopez's name in, so let's just write that real quick. 7th inning, pinch hitter, Lopez. And he grounds out. So, Ferris hangs tough. The Yankees strand 2. We go to the top of the 8th, and now we'll have to have a new pitcher. And let's just get Lopez out of there. He's done for the day. Skowron. So the 60 Yankees now put it in the hands of their bullpen. They lead 1-0. And they're going to go to Bill Stafford. He's an A+ for 1 inning, and he can only pitch 1 inning in relief. And try to bridge it to Bobby Shantz. So Bobby Shantz is ready. Let's just put the Bobby Shantz card over there. And here comes Bill Stafford. So it's going to be Bill Stafford, who would later on pitch for the Red Sox, I do believe. Red Sox got all the Yankees past their prime. So it's Bill Stafford, again, A+ pitcher for an inning. And he's going to face Wagner, Mekovich, and probably a pinch hitter for Ferris. Here's the pitch. He's a righty. And Wagner, which is all right, because Wagner, 0 through 34. The windup and the pitch from Stafford. The Red Sox catcher, Hal Wagner, that's a 1. And that's going to be a 96. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Bob Serve goes back a bit at the track, makes the catch, 1 down. So Stafford gets his first batter. Here's George Metcavich. Metcavich was robbed of a base hit by Kubek in the third, and then he grounded to Boyer in the fifth. So he's 0 for 2. The pitch to George Metcavich. Stafford fires in a 68. Metcavich swing, ground ball to Boyer. Boyer across the diamond to Skowron, 2 away. Red Sox down to their final 4 outs, and that's going to be it for Dave Ferris, who pitched a magnificent game. He is the definition right now of a tough luck loser, as he gave up a 2-out run in the 6th, a single by Kubek and a double by Mantle, and that's been the only run of the ball game. So Dave Ferris is done. He went 7 magnificent innings. 1 run, it was earned. And he struck out, I believe it was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he got 1 more. Struck out 8. And again, that's the definition of a tough luck loser. Red Sox had no pitching in Fenway. Gave up 25 runs in 2 games. 14 in game 1, which they won. 13 in game 1, which they won 14-13, and then 12 in game 2, which they lost 12-5. So now we will go to a pinch hitter for the 1946 Red Sox. Let's see if we have any good hitting pitchers. 0 through 29 for Roy Partee. Tom McBride, 0 through 27. Pinky Higgins. Pinky Higgins will pinch hit for Dave Ferris. I'm not a big fan of Pinky Higgins. That's why I usually never put him in my starting lineup. I don't like the man. So it's Pinky Higgins. So the Red Sox sent up their first player from the bench in the 8th with 2 outs. Pinch hitter Higgins. Higgins batted .262 with a .354 slugging percentage and .338 on base percentage. So here's Pinky Higgins to pinch hit for Ferris. Try to get to the top of the order, and Dominic DiMaggio. Stafford looking for a 1-2-3 inning to bridge it to Bobby Shantz. Here's the righty-righty matchup. The pitch to Pinky Higgins. That's a 4, and that's a 36. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. So Stafford overpowers Pinky Higgins and does his job. He bridges it to Bobby Shantz for the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees are up by only 1. It's a precarious lead. They'd like to add to that lead. So Pinky Higgins' day is done. The Red Sox will have to go to their bullpen. Again, they want to keep it a 1-run deficit and have a chance in the top of the 9th. And it's going to be Earl. These guys have a lot of automatic walks. Klinger's the closer, but he's a D grade. I am not dealing with that on the road. So it's going to be Earl Johnson, B grade pitcher for 2 innings in relief. Automatic walks on 55 and 77. Actually, he's a decent hitting pitcher. So it's Earl Johnson. So the Red Sox send in their second pitcher of the game in the bottom of the 8th. There we go. Earl Johnson trying to keep it a one-run deficit. He will face the top of the order. Richardson, Kubek, Mantle. If anyone gets on, Roger Maris. I'll tell you who's happy to see Ferris leave is Maris. Ferris struck out Maris not once, not twice, but 3 times. The hat trick you surely don't want. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson, who is 1 for 3. He's grounded out, singled, and has flown out to Dominic DiMaggio in center. Johnson kicks and fires, and that is an 11. And an 11 goes to a positive defensive roll table. And the Red Sox don't have many positive defenders. You got to basically hit the ball to Bobby Doerr. Ferris is no longer in the game, so he's not a positive defender. Johnson's a neutral defender, so it's got to be hit to Bobby Doerr to rob it. And that's going to be a 96. A 96 is a ball hit past Culberson into left. Culberson is a negative fielder. You need a positive fielder to rob the hit. So a leadoff single for Richardson. He's now 2 for 4. That brings up Tony Kubek. Richardson, and he's not going to steal. Kubek is going to square to bunt. As Kubek is 1 for 3, but he's going to bunt here. 89 and under, and it is successful. He squares, it's a 44, and it's a double. He beats out the bunt attempt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. As things are just falling apart, if you roll a sacrifice bunt and it is successful and a doubles, meaning 0, 0, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, or in this case 4, 4, it is a base hit. So a bunt base hit for Kubek. Not only does he move Richardson over to second, he gets the bonus of the hit. So that is a bunt hit. First and second, no outs. Red Sox bullpen gets busy once again. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle has knocked in the only run with a 2-out double when Kubek scored from first. They're hoping for a double play ball here. Mantle, switch hitter again, still batting righty against the left-handed throwing Earl Johnson. Yankees looking to break it open here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch to the Mick. And that's going to be a 63. This could be a double play ball. 63. Ground ball to second. I believe this is a double play ball. Ground ball to second. Yes, it is. 4 to 6 to 3. Advancing to third is Bobby Richardson. So that goes Doerr to Pesky to York. A big pitch for Earl Johnson as Mantle bangs into the double play. 4 to 6 to 3. Richardson advanced to third. Kubek is erased from the base paths. So 2 outs, Richardson 90 feet away, a huge insurance run. Still 1-0. Earl Johnson hoping, wishing, and a wanting to keep it a 1-run deficit and give his Red Sox a chance in the top of the 9th. They have only mustered 1 hit, the Red Sox, an infield hit by Culberson. Here's Roger Maris, who struck out 3 times against Ferris, the lefty. Let's see how Johnson, the lefty, will deal with him. He rocks and fires to Roger Maris. That is a 5, and that's going to be a 29 to Roger Maris. And a 29 is a fielding check. Oh, God, this is going to be horrific for the Red Sox. So a 29 through 31 is a fielding check. We roll the red and white die to determine the fielder, the blue die if it's an error. And it's an 85. Watch this be hit to the freaking right fielder, Mekovich, who's horrible. 85. Nope. It's hit to Dominic DiMaggio in center. And DiMaggio error rating is less than a 7. So, okay. So DiMaggio's error rating is an error chance 5. This is above a 5. He makes the running catch, and the side is retired. What a catch by the little professor coming in on the sinking line drive. And Maris is 0 for 4. Again, DiMaggio's error chance in center is a 5. So it's 5 and under. He makes the error. It's a 7. He makes the catch. We go unbelievably to the top of the 9th. It's 1-0 Yankees. So the 1960 Yankees 3 outs away from taking a 2-1 lead in the series over the 1946 Red Sox in what's been a tremendous pitching duel, as the game has been turned over to the bullpens of both teams. And now the Yankees will go to their closer, Bobby Shantz, who has automatic strikeouts 55 through 60 and 77. So here comes Bobby Shantz to try to pick up the save. Stafford went 1 inning, no runs, and struck out 1. Bobby Shantz looking to go 1-2-3 here, and the Yankees will take a 2-1 series lead. All right, do we want to make any changes on defense for the Yankees? Not really, no. I mean, Richardson at second is an error chance 6, but they would not take Richardson out of the game. Well, McDougal did play a lot. What's McDougal's error chance? Neutral fielder. Well, you know what? He's a neutral fielder, and he's an error chance 5. So McDougal is going to come in for a defensive replacement of Bobby Richardson, who is a negative fielder and an error chance 6. And that could make a difference, folks. So defensive replacement is McDougal in the 9th for the Yankees. McDougal. Second base, error chance is of making an error is less than Bobby Richardson, and he is a neutral fielder where Richardson's a negative fielder, and he's a moderate runner though. But again, they just want him in there for his defense. He will bat in the cleanup spot, but if he gets up, something has gone horrifically wrong for the Yankees. All right. Maris made the last out on the sinking line drive to center. I think that's Howard E5 minus 11. Yeah, neutral. Howard will stay in to catch. Bear did not get the start today. So the Red Sox are down to their final 3 outs and have to face the Yankee closer, Bobby Shantz, who Shantz let them pass, he says. All right, so it's DiMaggio, Pesky, and Williams. They're down by 1. Top of the 9th. After Earl Johnson pitched out of the jam, Yankees stranded a big insurance run at third in Richardson, who's out of the game. McDougal comes in for defensive replacements. Here's Dominic DiMaggio, 0 for 3. He's flown out and grounded out twice to Kubek at short. Bobby Shantz is a left-handed thrower. DiMaggio against lefties reaches 0 through 37. Here's the pitch to the little professor, brother of Joe, and that is a 1, and that's going to be a 99. And that's a wild pitch, but no one is on. So it's 1 ball, no strikes. They do it again. Shantz looks a little nervous. Howard sets the target. Here's the pitch to to DiMaggio, and that's a 3, and that's a 55, and that's a swing and a miss, bada, automatic strikeout. So Shantz throws a wild pitch, and then he strikes out DiMaggio. One down in the top of the ninth. Red Sox down to 2 outs now. And here's Johnny Pesky. He's walked and flown out twice to Maris. He is 0 for 2. The high leg kick and the pitch from Bobby Shantz to Pesky. That is a 2, and that's going to be a 97. Shantz is on a roll here. 97 against the left-handed pitcher, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. Bob Serve waits for it. He makes the catch. 2 away. The Red Sox are down to their final out, and it's Ted Williams. Ted Williams, a day of frustration at the plate. In Game 1, he drove in 5 runs for the Red Sox. Today, he is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice and walked. Against lefties, he needs a 0-0 for a homer, which will not be a homer because it'll be taken away by the B rating. It'll turn into a double, though. All right, Shantz to Williams. Will the game continue? It's a 3, a 95. Bobby Shantz makes a tough pitch. Ted Williams swings, sends it deep to left. Serve going back at the wall. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Red Sox lose a heartbreaker 1-0 here in the Bronx. The Yankees take a 2-1 lead in the series. So after all those runs were scored in Fenway, they come to the house that Ruth built, the Sultan of Swat, and we have one of the most tremendous pitchers' duels ever on our channel. 1-0 Yankees, the 1960 Yankees over the 1946 Red Sox. Yankees pitching gave up 1 hit, an infield hit to Culberson on a roll of a 44. And then we rolled between 54 and 70, and it was an infield hit. The Yankees pitching staff threw a 1-hit shutout. Terry for 7, Stafford for 1, and Shantz for 1. He gets the save. Terry gets the win. Ferris takes the loss, who went 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and struck out 8. Ferris gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and the damage was done in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Kubek singled, and then Mantle doubled. Kubek scored all the way from first, sliding under the tag. It was a good throw by Mekovich. It was a 22, a 20 and under, they would have got him. So he slid under the tag of Wagner, who protested vehemently to the home plate umpire, but to no avail. 1-0 Yankees. Player of the game goes to Ralph Terry for 7 innings and 1-hit shutout ball. And the honorable mention goes to Mickey Mantle with his 2-out double that knocked in the only run of the ball game. A tremendous game, folks. I hope... Oops, we had a little issue there. And I hope everyone enjoyed it. 1-0 Yankees. And they lead the series 2-1. Again, I might not show another game of it. I was just enjoying the other 2 games we had. Those were wild ones. And this one was another wild one, but it was a pitcher's duel. It was a lot of fun. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank Amish Elvis and TribesFan879. I appreciate everyone's time. Be safe. Stay smart. God bless. You know what's coming. Peace. The Red Sox lose to the Yankees 1-0 in a 1-hit shutout by the 1960 Yankee pitching staff. 7 innings from Terry, 1 from Stafford, and 1 from Shantz. The 46 Red Sox tough luck loser, Dave Ferris, he went 7 innings, 1 run, 8 strikeouts.